Okay, I think we're live. I think we're live. Can someone check their phones just to make sure?
Oh, sure, we're live already?
I think so. Can someone check their phones and go to Chelita Spill
I'm gonna take it
channel?
right now.
Can we not put? Can we turn off the music? Ah, shit. You know what? Fuck.
You didn't even give us a heads up that we're going live.
There was no music. Actually, who knows if it even got picked up?
Yeah,
Who knows
we're
if
good,
it even
we're
got
good.
picked up? Please don't demonetize me. I started. Fine.
That's mine. Right
How's
now.
YouTube?
Sad. Seriously, Sam, are any of you guys helping me out?
Oh, second.
I'm looking for
you
YouTube.
to Hiram's doing it right now.
This is what I
Chelita
have to
Spill?
deal with every day, guys. I'm just kidding. Yeah, go to Chelita Spill, see if we're live. We're live? Can I see it? Oh shit, we are live. Hey everyone. How's it going? Welcome to Sam's still busy apparently, so we're gonna take a couple of seconds to like
I'll share this real quick.
set up. You don't want you want to turn off the sound because it's gonna feedback. Especially if you're over here. Yeah. Sorry if we feedback right now, y'all. We're trying our best. Welcome to the first Chelita Spills live.
We're
You guys-
live, motherfuckers.
if-
Es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe.
Oh my god.
What happened to the chelitas?
Yeah, no, yeah, so we're live right now, actually. Does anyone want to drop some social media stuff? Because my phone is being used as a camera, right?
Social media, feel free to follow.
No, I mean, like, post.
On the phone, yeah.
On the post? Can you get on the Instagram account?
Oh, sorry.
You got... Yeah, Sam is just... He's distracted right now.
Déjame ver.
Damn. I want to see if I could get the chat. Let's see.
Oh, shit. We are live. That's crazy.
Let me put some... The chat. Damn. It fucking come up like a big old motherfucking... I fucking hate. Fucking. So no one's in the chat right now. Everyone fucking hates us.
That's a
You're
picture.
blocking your face. Yeah. What's happening, Hiram? Put it right there. Saw someone? Oh wait, if you're over there, Hiram, can you?
What's up, guys? We are live right now on YouTube. Go look for us, Chelita Spill on YouTube.
Chelitaspill.com.
Our first-
That's not.
It's our first
That's not a thing,
YouTube
yo.
live.
Did you show them the technology stuff?
No.
Damn,
Sorry.
that's good.
Let's redo it. Let's do it.
Live either way.
What's up, everybody? We are here live at Chelita Spill
What up, Chelita
Studios.
Spill? We're on YouTube.
We are live right
Bro,
now.
just-
Feel free to look us up on Chelita Spill on YouTube. It's because I'm filming, fool. You can't, like, I can't tap it.
You
while
can't
filming.
switch cameras while you're filming?
You have to hold down the button to film. Now I have to do it all over. Fuck it. Your stories.
This is damn music.
It was an accident.
We're live. There's some strict rules, man.
We're live and recording as well, right? Is that chat for YouTube or what?
Yeah. Well, the live is gonna go straight to the channel. It'll be saved there.
I'm
hoping.
I did not tag you guys, so let me go.
It's okay. You just
Okay,
tag
that's
Hiram because I can't even.
I'm gonna do it for my personal one because I feel like I get more. There.
So what's up with you guys today?
I don't know what's up with us. I got out of work at like 2:30. Had to do some like online training. It's super fucking annoying. They put me to sleep.
What's up, everybody? This is Sam right here, star of Chelita Spill.
What the?
The one and only
fuck?
Right here with my compa Chris, a Hiram.
Cuchecito.
We are live right now. YouTube, look us up, Chelita Spill.
All right. Let's get the show on the road.
Se me acabó
Yeah.
mi drinko.
That
Mm.
didn't make...
Should we just start another live? Should we just?
Nah,
just
just
catch
roll with
this
it. It's
Yeah, we can edit
it's
this
behind
shit
the
out.
scene. Yeah,
Alright.
behind the scene.
For the podcast, that'll get all edited out, right?
I
Yeah.
hope so. Shit, I guess.
Are you sure you're recording the video too?
It should be. It's
It's
live.
being saved to YouTube.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Oh, that's how it works.
Shit.
Okay, so
What was
round-
today's topic?
Now round the table. How's your guys'?
But yeah,
How's your week going so far?
My week, it's going all right. Nothing too crazy or bad. I had 2 days of virtual training now. So I did 8 hours worth of just like online training. Oh, it's
All right, we
hard
don't
for
want to
me.
bump people out. Okay, next.
It's hard for me.
Hiram.
Not gonna lie.
Okay, I don't know if I should tell my story because I don't want to bum people
More
out
people
either.
bumped out.
Why?
Okay, so when was it? Thursday?
Last night.
No, Thursday.
Last
Oh,
night.
Wednesday. Wednesday. No, this all started on Wednesday.
Okay.
Because on
yeah.
Wednesday, I was home. I dropped off Miki's at the job. I went to do another job, and I
Came
came home. I was gonna eat lunch and then go pick him up, right?
Sure.
So I get to job site. The super's still there, and he's like, "You guys aren't gonna finish today, right?" So I don't know if you guys know me, but if somebody tells me I can't do something,
You're like, fuck you.
yeah, I can.
Yeah.
So
Fuck you, it's getting done today.
yeah, so it's getting done today, right? So I finished the house in like record time. Like I think I did it in 3 hours. So I was. You can imagine. It usually takes like
That's a
5
pro
hours.
contractor. Dude, I didn't even bother to set up the light. We're good with this light?
We're good
I'm
with
good.
this,
Yeah,
like,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So you're like, fuck, I'm gonna fucking do this shit.
yeah, so it takes me 3 hours, where it should take you like 5 hours.
Uh huh. Nice.
And
I think it's a little better.
yeah, and I'm like, okay, so I did it, and then I'm like, oh, I still got.
I did.
I could still. I could still hang
I
in
still
with
got
like
it,
the young crew.
You're like, I still got this shit.
Like King
Yeah.
Kong got nothing on me.
Yeah, I could still. I could still.
So you start setting up your tools back in the truck, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
No. This wasn't even like I was like I'm still warm. I'm still
You're
like
still good.
I'm still good. I'm like hell yeah, I could keep up with the young
Young
up
bucks.
yeah, the young up and comers, right?
Young bucks.
And
Oh my god.
the
I'm
next
so sorry,
day, I'm getting up to go to
We're
work
live,
again.
motherfucker.
y'all. I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm getting up to go to work again, and I just felt something in my back go.
Damn.
I'm like
Crap.
crap.
We have to tell Eva to stop hitting you so much.
I wish.
Oh, whoa.
Happy birthday to me.
BDSM.
But yeah, so then that's one.
ASMR.
So then
LOLs.
I just go drop off Mickey's because my bag's killing me. I drop him off at a job site, and then
Mickey's is his brother, for those of you. He was not dropping out Mickey Mouse. Mickey's is his brother.
so I'm dropping him off, and then me and Eva are gonna go pick him up in my car, or in Eva's car. And as we're getting there, we're like 10 minutes away from the job site. My car just breaks down.
Fuck, your truck?
Yeah, no, my car.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same thing I said. So okay. So yesterday I went to LA, right? So I'm eating at Norris with Vanessa and her family, and well, actually, even before this, we were in communication, and so I started looking at. Hiram tells me his car broke down. Whatever, it's okay. Like, damn. Like, well, let me know what I could do. I mean, I'm all the way over here in LA. You know, I would go for you. I go on my camera right away. You know, like, and I see him get into Eva's car instead of his truck. So I call him back. I'm like, you motherfucking liar! Your truck didn't break down. No, my truck didn't break down. The car. And then I'm like, oh shit, the car broke down. Cause I would have expected his truck, you know, to break down before his car.
For context,
He has a 99 Ranger and at
2017
Kia Optima hybrid. You know, the hybrid is obviously newer. You know, like it's pristine conditions. You know, like.
I mean that
new off the lot.
It was like 5 years old, but
Now
but I'm saying you bought a new car.
He's
Oh, yeah, it's a
single
new
owner,
car, yeah, single owner.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying.
I think like that day it didn't cross my mind. I was researching what was wrong with it, and it said a fuse, the charger to charge the batteries or whatever, and then at the end it said battery, but I thought battery like the hybrid battery.
Oh fuck.
Not
And those are
like
expensive,
yeah, not like the other battery. But then what Sam said, it makes sense because the car just completely shut down. It doesn't go no more. But if your battery is not recharging your car, then the hybrid system just shuts off because it can't generate power for itself.
Huh.
So it just shuts down completely.
Yeah.
But we were in the freeway.
So hybrid cars have their hybrid batteries and then a regular.
Yeah,
so
regular
it's
car
a
battery.
hybrid system. That's a whole different system. It's like, and then you have the
It's
battery,
because I'm not rich like y'all.
and then you have like the regular battery, because you still need something to spark, you know, the
The engine.
engine and
engine,
everything. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
So it just shuts down completely and you can't go.
Because it's a hybrid. It's not a fully electrical vehicle.
Sure. Yeah.
It's
True,
half
true.
electrical, half.
People forget
gas.
that it's a hybrid. It still
Yeah.
takes gas.
So I'm like, okay, like I didn't think at the moment. So I called, shout out to Omar. I called him, and then he has a flatbed and he has a big truck. So
Who needs fucking AAA when you got Omar fucking flatbed pulling
yeah.
up?
Well, I
with
mean,
the F-250 and shit.
Omar is just relaxing at home. He's like, ya por fin me puedo
No.
relajar un poquito.
I did think of that, but he hasn't been working like the whole week, so that's another reason I called him because he
for
told me
sure.
he's like,
yeah, that break.
oh, I'm gonna be home because his truck broke down.
Ooh.
Trucker life. That's trucker life for you
Fuck.
guys. So So yeah, that's been my week. Like I've been dealing with that, but other than that, we're still alive. We still have.
Did you get it like checked out already?
No, I didn't have a chance to get it done today, but I'm gonna go check the battery if it's
Yeah, plans.
It's
is
I
dead.
tell
good
I
too,
tell
huh?
I tell Hiram I'm 90% sure it's
battery.
it's the battery because we connected it to another battery and
It worked.
it since
started.
worked, yeah,
Oh, it
but
started. Nah,
yeah, so
it's either gonna be that or a fuse.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping for. Knock
Yeah.
on wood.
That's good.
yeah, so
Sam, what about you? What you
Sam,
been
how
up to?
was your week?
I just literally asked
Yeah,
it.
we're
Yeah.
gonna bum everybody out, guys. Don't be to bum you guys out. Let's see.
You got
It's
that
no,
story
it's
too?
it's live. It's live.
Nah, no, it's not really sad stories. It's just son cosas de la
Little
vida.
setbacks.
Que te vaya bien. Que te vaya. I mean, that's not.
I don't know.
¿Qué nos aventamos un pinche karaoke ahorita en pinche YouTube Live?
That's
You can't do that. Music.
yeah.
Le cambio las canciones. Y tú llegaste aquí a Chelita Spill. No, no.
That's gotta get edited out in the podcast. I'm sorry.
We can't let the
We
audience.
all good.
We
We
can't
all
let the
good.
audience clown on you. So.
Hey, Chelita Spill. Don't be afraid.
Stop them now, guys. Just.
Sing a Chelita Spill song.
I don't even know what. I feel like you went to fucking Hey Delilah and then you went to fucking a Beatles song, bro.
I was.
The fuck? All right, no. Well,
Where's the Chelitas today, guys?
Drank them all.
I had one drink.
You're slightly too tipsy guy today.
We changed roles from last
Changed
episode.
I'll be Mexican Jay
Um,
Leno.
No, what was it? Let's see. It's Friday. This week honestly went by super fucking quick. Nothing too big this week. Tomorrow, I'm excited for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's gonna
We
be fun.
got LA Galaxy versus LAFC. El Tráfico. We will be there live on location. 2/3 of Chelita Spill at least.
I wish I
Yeah.
could go, guys, but my back. It's I had
It's
plans.
pussy
I
and
also
it's
had
crack.
Yeah.
I also had plans. I also had plans for sorry Dina, sorry Rafa. We can't make it. My back's messed up, and then never.
Future happy birthday to Dina, or if she's on here
Oh,
watching,
damn.
happy birthday.
Dina. Awesome
happy birthday,
friend.
Dina.
Awesome.
Awesome
I wish
human.
we could have gone to the beach and hang out with you guys, but
Did you guys already cancel with them? Or did
I think
are you
I'm,
canceling right now
well,
live?
Well,
This is
actually,
an
This is
Chelita
happening
exclusive.
live on-
no, actually, I told Eva she could go if she feels any better tomorrow. But me,
Oh,
my
she's not
back,
feeling
I rather heal my back because I have to work.
I feel that. That makes sense. Oh, Chris, how's your week?
Oh yeah, but I mean, I guess my only bad news is that, my truck. I need to buy a new.
What are y'all doing to your cars?
Well, it's older cars. It's project cars. I need to buy
Project-
black and
So got
pinion,
ripped.
and I need to buy a
Clutch.
new clutch.
So
I'm
you
there
gotta
too.
buy a new car.
I'm there too. I need a clutch for my truck.
And I'm gonna get fucking like a lift kit and yeah. But I washed my truck today, so it smells good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's starting to smell like skunk.
It's
Yeah.
a,
Oh.
it's a work truck, so my truck smell like skunk.
I think
When
we
you
ran
leave-
over a skunk. Remember? Or where were we in? Well, not we didn't run it over. It was
Oh, you
already.
guys-
I was
oh,
running-
I was
Where
already-
just-
were we? I don't know.
I don't know, but
Anyway,
yeah.
guys, today's topic.
I didn't even get to talk about my week.
What do you mean? You said that you had like
I think
a
you're
bunch of training.
not to bump people. It's okay. I don't have nothing.
Started working
Oh
out.
no, tomorrow.
I started working
tomorrow,
out too.
actually.
High five,
I did
workout
start working out.
this week.
I started working out too.
No, I actually have. What's tomorrow?
Talking about tacos, shout out to the grub spot. I like to call it the G spot. Mi compa Edwin, he said times are tough. Don't que vender el weenie. And he's out there in the corner selling his weenie. So make sure to go buy some.
Weenies.
Well, yeah,
'Cause he doesn't just sell one.
but he doesn't put two in one bun.
Okay.
Hey.
You know? It's a single weenie in each hot dog.
I guess.
Anyways,
Hot dogs and funnel cakes.
anyways, I'm over here trying to tell you guys part of my life. Tomorrow I actually have a big day. Tomorrow I'm gonna meet Isa's mom for the first.
Oh,
So we're driving down. That's
snap.
because of the pandemic going on. So we're actually going down to San Diego first before the big game. So we're gonna do like an hour and a half drive first, right? We're doing an hour and a half drive down there early tomorrow. So we're actually gonna.
Chris is nervous.
No, I'm tired if anything right now because we're
he's
we're
tired
actually
'cause
supposed
he's
to be
nervous.
asleep by now. Honest to God, we're supposed to be asleep by now. And apologies to Isa. It took a minute to like set this up. All good.
It only took us about like 3 or 4 hours to get this shit going,
We had
guys.
pizza,
so.
y'all. We had pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, pizza. Anyways, so then after that, we're gonna go straight to the game. We're gonna take that 5 all the way up.
All right, that shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
yeah,
Yeah,
it shouldn't.
supposedly it's only gonna be 2 hours.
What
so-
time are you trying to get there? Because they said
I know. We're gonna try and leave at 1.
that's
San
cutting it
Diego.
close. Because they already said that if you want to get into the game, Yeah, but they already said if you're trying to make it into the game, I think they put the cutoff time like at 2:30.
Fuck.
That
Come on.
I don't know because of traffic or whatnot. They put out a report that you need to be there by 2:30 if you're trying to get there by game time or something like that.
By game time, but not to be allowed in.
Yeah, I mean you'll be allowed whenever, but yeah, like. Anyways,
He's a-
I might be wrong,
Well, I'm gonna have to double check that, but that's why we communicate.
but
But yeah, so that's gonna
yeah,
be fun.
I got
so
a fresh
Sunday's gonna
cut
be my
today.
like.
Shout out to my barber Ferns.
I want to get a fresh cut, but I didn't have time.
Stop yawning. We're live, motherfucker. If you're yawning, what the fuck is our
I
our
don't even
viewers?
Think, I don't even think. Can someone check if we even have anyone watching?
Even if you know,
Yeah.
dance like nobody's watching, sing like nobody's singing. I mean, watching, listening.
Yeah, but you're a peacock. You gotta let your feathers
Cause Gators don't play that shit, Chris.
get it done.
You never see the other guys?
Maybe. No.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Anyway, so today I think we're gonna be talking about.
So, anyways, guys, today we're gonna be talking about. God damn it, Hiram didn't do the joke.
Oh, sorry. I was checking the live.
Is there anyone watching?
Me.
Yeah.
Hello, viewer. Wah, wah,
But does this thing not tell you?
Not here.
If somebody's on there.
Not here.
Okay. Anyways,
Like one, view one,
Damn. That's.
and it.
so here's what's gonna happen.
We're just gonna do our thing.
Yeah, let's do our
Yeah,
episode. Leading up to this episode, we ran through a bunch of ideas, guys, and we came up with this very interesting topic of,
Talking about your bucket list.
talking about the bucket list.
Bucket list,
We thought about
traveling.
we thought about talking about death. We maybe thought
it's
it
a
was
little
too dark, but
Yeah.
so let's
I think maybe in the future when we put some like actual
context to it or something.
not context, but like some distance between COVID, because a lot of people could have fresh wounds. And
Yes
we
and no,
We also don't want to.
People die every day though.
Yeah, but it's.
It's not. It's not. But we're not.
I think
we're
our
not
viewers.
that type of podcast.
I think our viewers are strong enough to listen to whatever we put out there. But we'll save that discussion for a future date.
Yeah.
People say YOLO. You only live once, but that's false. We only die once, but we live every day. And by living every day, you want to come up with a bucket list of things that you might want to accomplish during your period here on Earth.
Turn. I feel that we were having this discussion too because I was like, I'm not really the type of person to have like a running bucket list. Like I don't.
I mean, I don't have it either. I think I have more of a vague like.
But you've put some thought in it before already. Like when we're talking, like I was like, I don't know, I don't have anything I can tell you off the bat. And then you're like, you don't have anything you want to do before that. I was like, well, yeah, if I think about it, I have needs. Like not needs, I have wants. Sure, everyone has wants.
Because a man's needs.
Why?
But,
Right.
but you gotta put it into context that it's something that, for example, me, like in my personal life, for example, it'll be to meet my mother-in-law. That's one of that's one of my
Bucket list.
main things that I, even if it's not in my bucket list,
Right.
it's something that I like
You want to do
Yes.
that you hope
That I-
happens
in my
That you
life
wanna do.
before you bite the bucket.
before I buy the
Bite the
bucket or
dust.
anybody else,
That's my new thing. Bite the bucket.
before me or whoever, like
Yeah.
nobody is certain of,
Tomorrow's not promised
yeah,
today.
tomorrow's not promised.
Tomorrow
Yeah,
never
yeah.
dies.
So that's one of the things
Are we naming James Bond?
that I would like to do. I don't know about you
Today's
guys.
tomorrow's yesterday.
Así pasa con-
Tomorrow's yesterday. Today. Tomorrow's yes. I guess so. that's a statement. That is a true statement. I feel that. So yeah, but like, sorry, Hiram, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
same.
So something that you guys, and one of my things that for the longest I've had on my quote unquote bucket list has been to go skydiving.
Yeah, I'm too scared. I've seen too many videos. I've stayed up too many times, like watching YouTube videos of like bungee cords not working, parachutes not working, to ever want to like, you know what I mean? Like do that.
But you're also running into the same thing. It's like, es como dicen, a veces cuando te va a tocar, te va a tocar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Y cuando no
can't
te
be
toca,
afraid.
y cuando no
Yeah.
te toca, aunque te pongas,
You can't live your life
No
with
te- no
fear.
te
I
toca.
think.
it's not fear. That's not fear. But it's just like I'm not down to like forego. Like if I'm old and I'm like, you know what? If I go now, like it'd be fine. I had a whole life. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it's like not yet.
But we're
I'm not
but
there
Okay,
yet.
okay. You say you haven't thought about this, but you're saying I'm not there yet. Why? Because you have what left to accomplish?
A lot. I'm only 29.
Which are then that's your quote unquote bucket list.
Well, those are professional goals. Those are needs. You know what I mean?
So when you
Like,
think about that, you think about professional goals. Because personally, I do not think about like, man, I hope by the time I die, I get promoted to this
well, that's
position.
because
Or
that's
like
I
this,
don't think
this.
I think that's different though, because I think it's different in the sense that like I work. I don't want to say a corporate job, but it's kind of a corporate job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have a company. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? I'm not my own boss.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So in order for me to make more money,
Yeah.
I do need to prove myself professionally.
No,
I do need to
I
grow
get
as
that.
a professional
I
person
get that.
and as a
I
person.
get that. I get that. Uh-huh.
Right. So then.
But that's
those are ambitions.
but I get those ambitions. But I think if we're talking about death, death isn't.
well,
Or we're talking about life. Your life shouldn't be.
no one
work.
said about, but like, no one said anything about work.
This
People
is-
said, I want
this-
to be a respectable professional. You know what I mean? That's part of my goals, to be seen as an expert in the things that I do. You know what I mean?
and it's respectable because yes, like for example, you want to be the best at what you're good at.
Yeah.
So if that's what you're good at, then yeah, you're gonna give it your best.
Yeah.
And you're gonna accomplish something, but that doesn't mean that accomplishment in your future, like we are humans and we evolve within ourselves. So
Right.
the accomplishment that right now you're seeking might not be the accomplishment that when you get there, like you're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, definitely. Agreed.
you're gonna be like,
agreed.
okay, this was kind of like okay,
Right.
I liked it, but I'm a bigger person now.
Right.
So my objective is gonna
Maybe,
come up.
yeah.
I guess.
I'm a different
I guess.
person.
I guess personally, for me, my respect or my legacy, if we will, I think it's coming down to like legacy that we're talking about.
No,
No.
no, I don't think legacy. Just
No, it's
maybe
just-
professional ambitions.
Yeah,
Because that's also part of a bucket list. You know, some people, maybe not in our position, would be, my bucket list would be to be a CEO of a company.
Okay.
And that's totally respectable. I don't think there's anything wrong
Okay,
with that.
that's
You know what
fine.
I mean?
I get you. Okay.
it's for example like me, like I could consider my profession or what I do not that appealing.
Yeah.
Or not that attractive.
Right.
But I'm good at it.
Yeah.
And I have an ambition of being like the best person that I could be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be
And
good at it.
To be good at it.
To get better at it.
To
But
get
then he
better,
hurt
yeah.
his back.
But then no, but yeah, you get so good to a certain point where things don't
Ese es mi primo Edwin.
Damn.
Saludos.
Edwin.
Saludos al pequeño Leo.
I think one of you guys had the chat up. Maybe
Saludos
you guys can get him in
a
there.
Celi.
Saludos al. Yes. ¿Qué onda el niño chamaquito?
El niño travieso. No,
El niño
Ese niño
travieso.
el niño
travieso.
travieso.
No, but yeah. So you kind of get where I'm going, though.
I get what you're going, but I have to
leaning
strongly disagree with like because for me, if we're talking about bucket list, we're talking about death, or like even like
But see,
my
I
life
think-
doesn't revolve around a job because
but
no matter
your life doesn't have to
if a
revolve around
because a
the
corporate
job.
job like you could.
It-
I guess
it
it's your
doesn't-
personal
it's 'cause
feelings. I
think-
respect what you're saying.
It's because I don't think you fully understand it, Sam. I think from your
I
point of view,
don't-
I
I
think
don't.
it's difficult. I think
Yes,
it's more,
and
more
I
or
think
less so like.
that's what I'm saying. I
someone
I respect it. I'm not gonna understand it because we're different people. You know, salud. El trono.
Oh no, it got restricted. Damn
Damn.
it, we gotta say that's. I
Damn
saw it
it,
though.
güey. I don't know
saw
what
it.
you said,
I
broski,
saw
pero
Dice
ya.
saludos de la taza del
Del
trono del
del-
baño.
Ah.
del trono del baño.
El YouTube dijo suficiente, mijo. No se puede decir eso.
Aquí no
Eres-
pasa la caca.
Ya sabemos que eres el niño malo.
No es por placer ni por trabajo. Lo que sucede es que la comida de hace rato está empujando la comida de ayer.
Oh fuck.
Ah.
Anyways, back to the topic. No, but I'm saying it's because I think you're confusing like having a job with personal growth as a person
Mhm.
that's facilitated or maybe lateral or maybe parallel to a job, right? Because people grow within, right, like within their jobs, right? Like a CEO that's been a CEO, year one, is it going to be that same CEO, nor is he going to be that same person 10 years from now, right? He's grown as a person, and that job with him has helped him be a different person, but he's also evolved.
It definitely builds
Differently, you know what I mean?
character, and then from that character you decide who you really are
Right.
and in your
Like, for
I get-
example,
I get-
would it be wrong for what you're saying is that if you're a writer, right, and you
Mhm.
write professionally, right, and you've never gotten to publish your own book, say
Yeah.
you're doing short stories or something, you're saying that it would be wrong to want to publish a book.
No, but I would say that a career of a writer or a career of a creative is different than a career of somebody like rising up the corporate ladder.
But that's different, bro. Because you can be, I mean, you can be a creative leader.
And it's perfect. It's perfectly.
creativity.
That's why I say that it's perfectly fine. I respect what you're saying. I guess just my
So you
my
would,
personal
so what you're saying is
self-worth-
that you don't have any ambitions as a professional.
I do, but if I take a look at it in the sense of like the bigger picture of if I'm dying,
We're not talking about that. We're talking about just
we're not
bucket
talking
list.
just
yeah, we're
bucket
talking
list.
about bucket list.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like, you don't have any of those.
This is
Oh, I do.
this is technically the working person, the person who works a 9 to 5
Yeah.
tends to have ambitions within their career. As a person that has their own business, has their own.
You work at your own pace.
Yeah, you work at your own pace. You
Mhm.
work at your own leisure.
Yeah,
so to
Yeah.
and that could either be a good thing or a bad
yeah,
thing.
it could be good or bad because time goes like time frame is like, for example, you give yourself 3 years,
But okay,
and if those 3 years you don't fulfill your goal,
Sí.
then
You don't get fired.
you don't get fired. You
Sí, sí.
just keep.
Pero
playing.
aquí-
Yeah, I'll do it next
Pero
year.
aquí el
Yeah.
punto no es de no estamos hablando about the jobs themselves. We're
But
talking
we also
about
don't want to talk down on people that
applies.
have
Yeah.
professional ambitions either.
Yeah, no.
no, yeah, no, for sure. That's what I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean?
Let's agree to disagree, I guess, because personally, my bucket lists are completely like, because bucket list to me is more
Maybe
of
that's
like
where the
more, yeah,
miscommunication
maybe
happened.
yeah, maybe the
Maybe you were
miscommunication is
defining
bucket list as
a
something
fun,
different.
like an enjoyable. Like, maybe because I would think that was
Living,
fun.
because
That's
bucket li-
living to me too.
yeah,
That's
bucket-
part of living. I think you're looking at like
bucket list as in the sense of like
adventures.
yes,
Or,
because
or it could be considered too because
life is
I
like-
have
yeah.
I have like don't get me wrong, like the United States
Huh.
is a beautiful place, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
It has its own beauty.
yes,
Would I like to travel it? Maybe not.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because like I've been to San Francisco. It's not, I mean, it's nice. I don't get me wrong.
yes,
It's nice,
yes,
but it's not what you expected. And I'm guessing, I can't say I haven't been outside,
yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing somewhere else.
See, that's
It's
why I
just-
feel like that's why I kind of been like I don't know, like traveling. I'm just kind of like, oh, cool, because it's just like you've seen buildings once, you've seen buildings.
But you guys are
No,
thinking
no,
about
it's-
just buildings,
no,
though,
no,
like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh,
it's
okay,
a
in the
different.
United States, yes, but if you go to like places like say we talk about philosophy, you know, you talk about the Greek philosophers, to go to Athens, to go to Acropolis, that's something completely different. You're not gonna find something like in New York, or you're gonna find that in San
I
Francisco.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that-
but at
that's
the
what I
end of the
mean.
day,
You know?
like at the end of the day, like what was the thing that actually gave it value? The fact that it was like physically there, buildings, or the fact that you knew context to how significant those things
Oh,
were?
I think anything in life is regards.
No, well,
you have to
it
look at it
depends-
with
That's what I'm
context.
it depends
saying. So
on-
like you could travel to like a little piece of rock in the middle of the desert, and because I don't know,
But it's
someone
the
touched
value.
it, you're gonna be like, dude, that shit was fucking like.
No,
I
it-
fucking did that, man.
and that's-
the rock. This guy
No.
touched the same rock. It
No,
was
no,
fucking
no.
great. You know that's
and that's the
how
value
I
that
know.
that's the value that each individual person puts
Exactly,
into it.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
for
I get
example,
that.
you could be like, oh, I want to go to space.
right.
It's just
Which I
another
did say that.
it's
Yeah.
just another rock.
But
It's
see,
another
There's nothing.
I
It's
think
just
that's a
open
little bit
space.
It's just up in space.
Well, why? Because
Basically,
of the
yes.
value that you're putting into
No,
it.
Yeah.
because at no other given point in time in man's history have we been able to look down onto the planet that we live on.
Yeah, and you're putting
Like,
that
it's
value
not-
into it.
No, but it's because you can't experience that on Earth.
Yeah, it's a personal experience that you were gonna.
But it's
Cherish.
outside, yes. But the added like value to it, I guess, or the difference is that if you see a rock, if I see a rock in Africa, and I look at another rock in the United States, it's still of the same. It's still a rock. No, they
Yes.
might be shaped differently. They might have different minerals, but it's of Earth.
What makes-
When
makes-
Okay,
you
then
out
what,
of
what
space-
makes Earth special when we could see the moon? It's the value that you're putting upon it.
Wait, what?
What makes the difference that you're looking down on Earth as different from us looking towards the moon? It's the same thing. You're looking at two like, huge
You're looking at two same.
masses.
Like,
Yeah,
technically,
okay, I can see what you're saying.
technically,
Yeah,
it could be the
it's-
same, but we put
yeah,
a different
but
value
That's why,
value.
like, I still well, that's that. Okay, that's
because it's
okay,
the unknown.
people are still like fascinated by
Yeah,
that.
it's-
moon,
it's
from
the
looking
unknown.
for,
And people are fascinated by
equally, right?
rocks.
People will be fascinated. It's that same kind of thing, but it'd be Earth because you wake up and see the moon every single day,
Yeah, no,
right?
that's
But
what we're
you
saying.
don't wake up and see the Earth every single
Like
day.
if you're looking at a pebble of granite, it's not the same thing as looking at a pebble of phosphorus or a pebble
No, but
marble.
you're just going
we're
specific
getting-
now.
Yeah.
But
But it's
I get
of Earth. Is
I
what
get
I'm
what
saying.
I get what Chris is saying,
Yeah.
but
It's of
it's the
Earth.
same. It's the same principle as putting value into experience.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's an experience that you want to accomplish.
I get where you're.
And I get your term, which is
You can't do that.
You
on
can't
Like
Earth.
right here where we're at right now, Chelita.
It's-
I'm talking about experiencing something outside of Earth, and that's completely different.
Yeah.
Because no matter how many times you do something on Earth, you've done it here on Earth, and
But
you
not-
can always do it on.
but not
Earth.
everybody. Say people, you know that like, oh, I forget the specific percentage, but over like I want to say it's over 50%. It could be like
We don't know.
upwards of like 70% of Americans
Uh-huh.
in their lifetime don't even leave the state that they were born in.
that's it's a fact.
To me, that's something really sad because I
Why?
personally, because I think there's
What if someone
sadly-
doesn't have? But see, that's what I'm kind of like. It's kind of like flawed. That idea of travel is kind of flawed because maybe these people can't travel, don't have the means to travel. Now you're calling them sad or
No, I'm not-
uncultured or
no.
unfortunate enough.
I never said they were on culture,
You
and
said
I
it's
said
sad. Why is it sad?
it's sad because I think that as humans,
Yeah.
we're so small in this world that I think it's incredibly like powerful to be able to travel to different parts of the world and see what this world
But
has to
travel,
offer.
I have
travel
a,
is a luxury that's new.
no. I have an opinion, and this is only my
Ish.
opinion.
It's not new because our ancestors used to be nomads and move from one
Yes,
place
but-
to
but
another.
that was out of survival. We're talking about
Yeah,
out of leisure.
No, but no.
And that's new.
This is my way of thinking, right? And this is just personal opinion. There's no facts. There's
No scientific.
no
basis
scientific
of it.
basis on this. But I feel like us as humans, we tend to forget that, like Sam said, we only live life once,
Right.
and we get caught up in like our careers, our day to day, our everyday things
Here.
that we think that it's impossible to travel, right?
Mm.
But for example, people that live in the United States, people that have the means, or not even the means, because in the United States you have credit cards, you have all sorts of ways to make
Resources.
income,
Uh-huh.
Sure.
all that. I feel like if you propose, or like if you think about traveling, you're able to do it. You just decide not to because you think that paying a bill is more important, or paying your rent is more important. And yes, it is important, but you also need to give yourself okay, I could treat myself into taking a trip. I could
Right.
trip like I'm not the richest person, and I take trips inside the United States.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't get like, cause I'm to say I'm self-employed. I don't get
But
benefits.
that also kind of
I think
brings up a perfect point about traveling, and Hiram does a good amount of travel.
I
But
think-
would you say, Hiram, that amount of travel is usually within state?
Yeah, because I can.
Exactly. So the percentage that Sam gave doesn't take into account the fact that maybe some people live in a big state like we do, and they do get to travel.
Yeah.
Right. So that 50% doesn't mean that people don't get to travel. It just means that people didn't travel outside their state. If you
Yes.
consider the fact that, California, like the United States has a vast diversity of states or
Yeah.
of nature within states,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean they didn't get to travel.
Yeah, and I want to make it clear that I'm not talking shit on people that can travel because, they're unfortunate to not be, they don't have the means to travel. I'm just saying if you have the possibility to travel, that you should. Why? Because it's because you make it seem like travel is not important. And
I'm
like,
not saying that's not what I'm saying.
'Cause
I'm just saying
No, it's just.
I
it's
think
just
it's very ethnocentric of us to not want to learn who our brothers and sisters are from across the world. Like, there's literally like what makes us Americans. Why are we speaking English? Why are we here? Where we're English. Why do we speak English?
No, look,
Trying to speak it. I guess you know what I mean.
look, and this is.
Hold on, let me finish my point.
Okay.
Taylor Swift. I'm gonna let you finish, but let me say this first. Beyonce
Dang.
had.
Keep your 5 minutes on check.
Keep your boat. Wait, that's Samuel L. Jackson. Your
No,
motherfucking
finish it,
snakes
finish it,
off my
finish it,
motherfucking
finish it.
plane.
Finish your thought. Finish it.
Okay, let me regroup. This world is so big. You're talking about going to outer space, but how do we want to even go outer space when like we haven't even like explored our own planet type of thing?
Right.
There's such like a vast amount of not just culture but like sceneries, like mountains and deserts and stuff around this world, like fucking like Antarctica, bro. Like I wish I, one day go to fucking Antarctica.
I cannot see you in Antarctica. I'm sorry.
You can
I
never.
can't picture you there.
Oh, that's fine. I don't need you to picture me there. Como se llama? Like, but that's like one of those things. Like,
Or actually,
we're talking about, talk about bucket list. Imagínate, llegas a Antarctica. ¿Por qué existen todos estos videos like of animals or like on the nature channels and shit like that? Because people want to see that stuff. Like, imagine being able to see that stuff firsthand. You're in Antarctica, está todo pinche blanco, something that you can't see anywhere else in the world, way. And you see polar bears just living. You see penguins just living, way.
They're not gonna be dead.
No, but I mean, like, o sea, no lo estás viendo en una tele.
In their natural
In their natural habitat, yes.
I get what you're saying también, but at the
It's
same
something
time,
beautiful.
It's very, yeah, don't get, no, sure, it's beautiful, but it's just, I think the way I see life and things is completely different from like the majority of people, and this comes from like a lot of like the books and the philosophies that I like to read about, and practice in my day-to-day life. So like to me, for example, like I'll put it in the most simplest way possible, like the only real thing that actually exists is this very second. As I'm saying that, what I just said doesn't exist. They're constantly fading, right? Things are constantly going in and out of existence, right?
I would disagree.
Also, wait.
But
No,
that's
you can disagree, but that's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
What
if
your
you think,
mentality
no,
is.
no, it's not mentality. That's a fact, right? Because does the past exist? Until we can prove that it does, it doesn't, right? It's just a figment of our memory.
But I can tell you that it exists.
You're also gotta
You
take
can,
it.
you can, but
You
you
also
can't
gotta take
grab it.
it.
It's not a tangible thing. Did the past exist? Yes, a past exists, but it is no longer a material thing.
Yeah, and oxygen
that's
and
why-
air,
but
air
that's why-
isn't tangible either, but it exists.
Yeah, but air doesn't. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's not the same
it's
logic.
air is
Okay, look,
is a
but
matter.
look, this is as a person that can't travel as much as I would like to.
Right.
The United States needs to remember that
For a drink?
they are fortunate to have the most important tool of traveling, which is the United States passport. Because you're able to go, like, think about this. You're able to go with that passport. You're able to go anywhere you want in the world.
Basically, well, yeah.
Anywhere,
yeah,
anywhere, and you don't.
Anywhere
They don't.
safe.
They don't. Yeah, they don't question you. They don't say, "Oh no, you can't come in here." Okay, but
I would also say like maybe it's not necessarily the passport, but could it also be because if you're like a person of color,
is the power though? Is the power of that passport
okay,
that has?
we're gonna
So-
keep it.
Yeah. So people that live in the United States and have that opportunity and don't take it. Personally, I get a little bit
Jealous.
jealous or not. Bummed out too, because they have the chance to do it.
Right.
And they don't do it as often because you're able to do anything you set your mind into, like
O sea, tú lo ves, ¿cómo se llama? Por ejemplo, tenemos a alguien que no quiere viajar y tenemos a alguien que se siente como...
You're
No,
putting
no,
words
no,
in my
no,
mouth.
no, that's that. No,
I've never
Or
said that.
lo que no quiera, que no quiera viajar, pero que doesn't take the
the
opportunity
opportunities
to
to
travel.
travel.
I wouldn't even say that either. It's just I don't value it or give it as much importance
There we go.
as
Yeah.
most people do.
And,
Yeah.
That doesn't
Okay,
mean
yeah,
that I
you're
won't
right.
value it.
But-
That doesn't mean I don't think it's cool. That
No,
doesn't
yeah.
mean like I wouldn't do it. It
But
just
it's
means
because
that
It's not
you
as
have
important
it.
to you
It's not
because
important
you
in
have
my life.
because I feel like it's like a privilege that you have because that you
Yeah.
don't even realize that you have the privilege of being able to travel. That somebody that like you
wishes.
lo toma
no,
Yeah,
not
no,
necessarily.
no, it's
for
not-
granted.
it's
That
not
takes
bad.
takes it for
No.
granted.
It's not bad.
when
It's not bad.
somebody
It's not bad
can't travel.
because
No, I
it's
think
a
I think
personal
that's-
it's a personal choice. I'm not
No,
condoning
I don't think
it.
it's that. I think Sam just likes. I don't want to say attacking that idea, but I think it's different, right?
Okay.
It's if anything, it's the complete opposite of what you said, right? Because if anything, it's not saying that it is acknowledging that it's a privilege, right?
Yes.
And it's me saying, okay, yeah, like it is something that privileged people get to do.
No,
That
no,
doesn't mean-
No.
not privileged people get to do. Just
Traveling?
just the
No.
no. You're misunderstanding. Just the fact that you could travel, that you have the ability if you wanted to.
You anywhere
I-
you
you-
want. Well, not you. People with the American passport.
If you wanted to, you have you would.
Yeah, if you wanted to go-
you have
if
the
you want-
money. You have the ability to get a passport. You have the ability to travel.
Sure.
That's
Anywhere-
that
anywhere in the
itself is a privilege. Is what we're saying.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We're not saying that people that travel are privileged. We're saying that the ability to travel because
The
of
people
an
in the United
American
States.
passport
Yeah.
Our privilege
is
Our
a privilege.
privilege.
Americans who are able to get an American passport
Yes.
have a privilege.
Yes.
It's privilege.
Yes.
Because they're able
That's
to go.
all we're saying.
Think about this.
Okay.
Why,
okay.
why
I thought
is
you
it?
said something
No.
completely else. I thought
Why
you
is
called
it?
me-
Why is it
I thought
that?
you were saying that I take being able to granted being able to travel for granted because I'm privileged. And I was like, I am privileged.
We're saying where you, me, any American citizen is privileged in the sense of we're able to get passports to actually
You can
explore
go
the
anywhere
world.
you want in the world.
Where
without
someone,
any-
where
like,
someone
with
like
a work
Hiram
permit
in
or
his situation, or like the millions of immigrants in any place of the world don't have that privilege because of
For
X, Y reasons of
Okay.
border walls
I get
around the
that.
world can't.
But that, okay.
So
but
we have to
where
accept
we-
that that's a privilege to even have the ability.
to travel.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what I'm saying is I'm not mad at the fact that, for example, let's say it were a hypothetical, like you have the ability to do it, but you don't do it because you're like it doesn't have.
It's
the
not
Well,
ability.
I don't think I
It-
do have the ability. One, I don't have a valid passport right now. I don't have the time. Nor do
No,
I
no,
have the
but
income.
that's what I'm saying. But that's
if,
your.
if all the conditions were right, I could. But those conditions aren't right, which means I
yeah,
can't.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's
The possibility.
the
of
possibility
being able
is there.
to.
The possibility
Okay.
is there.
Yeah.
You just it's not as important to you as like me or Sam or anybody else.
Right.
For example,
So-
like right now, let's take a look at the Russian passport. Russians right now, or Ukrainian passport. People can't really go anywhere right now. You know, Ukrainians can't really go anywhere because of the situation in their countries. They don't have that privilege. That's all we're saying about the privilege of the
Well,
passport.
we're not talking about, but that'd be again traveling to survive. That'd be. No,
Yeah,
we're not talking
that's
about
very
traveling to
different.
survive.
That's
That
very
is
different.
Very different.
But like I guess my point here is, if you have the opportunity to travel, you should take it. I mean, there's always like, for example, our friend Edwin, not our cousin Edwin, our friend Edwin Vecino. He's like, all times are tough, dude. Like I have a job, but it's hard for me to make ends meet. What did he do? He started a hot dog business, a hot dog cart,
Right.
like
Right.
a business, and he's like, oh, dude, this helps me out. Like it's another side hustle, right?
Right.
And that's what I mean. Like, there's always in this country, there's always opportunity.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we
opportunities
digressed.
Yeah, we.
From original point.
No,
So
yeah.
let's try to
But
reel
let
it back
me-
in. Yes, I'll let
Okay,
you
let
go
me
ahead.
finish
Yeah.
with the reason why it doesn't have or carry as much importance is because it's kind of like this very thin idea of keeping your mind here in the present. It's also very, what's the word, stoic. And these are things that I also learned like in therapy and things like that, because people that are anxious tend to live either in the past or in the future.
Thinking what went wrong, what can go wrong, instead of like just living in the now.
Yeah, basically. So my mind isn't like, oh, I want to do this in the future, because that leads to
Anxiety.
not necessarily anxiety, but that leads to disappointment. That disappointment leads to anxiety, and that
I
anxiety
see-
leads
I see.
to insecurities.
Yeah, I see
what it is.
Insecurity in the sense of like not having enough of it.
Yeah.
Right.
What am
So
I
I don't
doing
like to
wrong?
think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
those
A
things.
million reasons. Blah blah blah.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're,
If I do ever get the chance to, I will take it and I'll enjoy it. But it's not like
That's all I'm saying.
in a month I'd probably be like, oh, that was cool, that's crazy.
So
But
yeah.
it's not gonna have that same visceral feeling that I had
Yeah.
as I was standing there. I mean,
Gotcha.
but
you
you
know
also
what I mean, you can definitely say that
Well,
the feeling
like-
that you have now.
Well, I guess similar to how like your philosophy of like living in the now type of thing. You know, I'll explain one of my travel stories. You know, when I was in Athens, yeah, in Greece, and we just got down from Acropolis. There's like this little ancient theater there, and so we're just sitting there. We were watching a concert actually, like of like different Greek music, and so you can see the sunset, you know, as you're sitting, because it's an open theater, and I was trying to do my best, like you said, to live in the now,
Yeah.
you know, and when you live in that now, you're able to appreciate like that it is a privilege. You are privileged, and I was fortunate enough to have that trip, you know, and it's something very, I want to say, beautiful, you know, and it's emotional, and that's why I say, like, I don't mean to talk down to people who haven't traveled, who can't travel for, you know, X, Y, Z reasons, you know. I all I'm saying is that if any person, not just you guys, any person ever gets the opportunity to travel, that they should travel as much as they possibly can.
Yeah, I think that's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a
So
a
we're
metaphor for life.
Yeah, so we're all in agreement. So let's reel it back in. Bucket list, you know.
Hold on, I also
Yes.
this is my last point. I also understand Chris, because this is a perfect example. My dad, dude,
See.
he was here.
I get
He never he lived. He done. And he told us this when we were little. He's like, I technically live for you guys because he would work nonstop, and it's like he never took a time to travel to do anything.
Right.
And then like he's in Mexico. He's like, I don't regret any of that because you guys, like my goal was, man, like
Yeah,
you guys,
That was
you guys
my
didn't,
goal.
yeah, you guys didn't have any.
That was important to me, type of thing. And
Yeah. So Chris has
he's
something.
he's
yeah.
happy with what he has and where he's at, and would it be cool to travel? Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not something that's gonna make or break him.
I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to make
Yeah.
him go to Salvador.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, yeah, definitely. So,
So-
like Sam was saying, let's really back in.
Yeah, because we
Bucket
got
list then.
bucket list. Then yeah, and yeah. So I definitely have personal stuff, but I think I'm gonna focus more not personal stuff. Sorry,
Personal goals.
personal company not
Professional ambitions?
professional ambitions. There we go. That's what I was looking for. But I'm not trying to talk about professional ambitions. I'm trying to talk about like the fun stuff, you know, like
Again, I think that's super subjective. I think it's fun. If you have a creative job like Will, for example, in the last podcast,
okay,
his
yeah,
ambitions
absolutely.
can still be
Yeah.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's be careful with the words we pick. So I
Gotcha.
think bucket list that would be seemed as adventurous.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, what's an adventurous bucket list thing? That
You have one, Hiram? I mean, I think I'm the only one that said one so far. I said,
Yeah, you said skydiving.
Skydiving.
Hiram, you have
Okay,
one?
I would like to do something crazy. Maybe
Like a dick. Sorry.
I don't roll. No, just kidding.
Take a dick up your butt.
No more. No more.
No more dick jokes. Kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
Get your salad toss.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a difficult one because,
Toss salad.
like I said, meeting my mother-in-law
Yeah.
is one of them, and
That's a crazy one.
It's also El Salvador, so I would like to travel to Salvador. Like,
That'd be wild. But
Yeah.
like a crazy one.
yeah, that's a crazy one.
That's a
like,
crazy one for you?
yeah, because there's a lot of violence.
I guess. I see what you're saying.
You know, one thing I think seems fun to do.
Wait, what the fuck? I gotta go.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I think I would. See, this is why it's hard. Give me a second. I gotta think of.
I had one ready, loaded, and ready to go.
All right, go.
I think it'd be fun to fucking like, and it's funny because you could actually do this like out in Vegas and different places, like drive a race car like on a racetrack
Oh, that'd be
Okay,
cool.
wow.
and go like 350
I still would be
miles
scared
per
to
hour
go
and
300
shit.
miles
Yeah,
per hour.
I don't know if I'll be
because
able
you
to do
actually have to
that,
have
yeah.
like some like mental capacity and physical strength. And,
Okay, look, Omar had a NASCAR car, like an
Yeah.
actual NASCAR collection. I don't know what it was. It was Firebird,
Yeah.
and that thing was fast, dude. And it was. I think we were doing like 160,
Yeah.
and at that speed already,
Swiftly?
you're already feeling like you're already seeing like you're already tunnel vision.
Sientes que se
Ah,
está
yeah.
descarapelando el carro and shit.
You see,
Not just that, like you already start like tunnel vision,
Ivan. Shout out to Ivan.
So Ivan, wait, which Ivan is this?
I'm not 100% sure. I wish I could click in there.
Is it Ivancito
It might be
or
Ivancito. I'm not
or
sure.
Ivan, my brother?
Ivan, which Ivan is this? Because we
Yes.
can't see.
Like-
Like,
Comment which Ivan. Which
Comment,
last name.
yeah.
Ivancito or Bamban?
or could be,
Or
Ivan's dad.
Ivan's
Ivan's
dad,
dad.
Ivan Grande or
Yeah.
Oh, it could be. I would like to. If someone offered me a chance to go to outer space, I would take that shit.
That's a good one.
100%.
Yes,
I would be
me too.
scared because you have to do a lot of like physical training. I think for a fact I'd be the type of person to like pass out like after like a certain
Mid-flight?
amount of like
You know-
after like 3G or like 5G. I'd be like,
You know what's crazy? that it's super attainable. Like, shit, I want to.
I don't. Obtainable is a hard word to say.
Attainable,
on, like
uh,
something that
Sorry,
requires that much
financially,
money.
in the sense that it's possible to do now.
Yes,
It's super possible. You just need a lot of money.
I want things.
Damn, 120 en el cucaracha? En tu carcacha, sorry.
Carcacha.
Hey, which carcacha though?
That doesn't help, Ivan.
The one and only I. We know like 3.
Yes, this family has 3 Ivans.
It
Oh
does.
wait, 4 with the parce.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think Pastor
yeah,
would be
yeah.
writing like that though.
No, but I mean, we have 3
And
Ivans. We have
That's
more
true.
than
That is
three
there is a
Ivans.
lot of there's a lot of
Ivans,
I
yeah.
never
4
thought about
Ivans,
that.
yeah. Ivan Grande, Ivan Chiquito, Ivan Bamban, or Ivan
Ivan
Parce.
Parce. Yeah.
I don't.
I've been tired of hearing these days.
Oh, is there more down there? No, that's it.
Se me fue la onda. What were we talking about?
Space Jam.
Oh yeah, so it's crazy. A couple years ago, I actually got excited because I saw an ad. Go to outer space for only like $500,000 or something. But I think it was like a $500,000 deposit, and then you had to like
God damn.
Yeah.
pay more for it and shit. But it's like it's funny because I was talking to Chris earlier. Like if you think about like let's say 30 years ago, you know, in the early 90s, if somebody asked you like hey, so who's your favorite billionaire astronaut? You know, um, I don't know. Like if people probably look at you weird. Like, what do you mean my favorite billionaire astronaut? You know,
like Iron Man.
like now we have like literally like 3 Iron Mans or whatever.
It could be.
Like
See,
you got Elon Musk. You got
Bill Gates could have.
Is it
done
Sir
it.
Alex Ferguson?
Sounds. I don't.
That
Alex
sounds-
Ferguson.
Alex
That's
Ferguson.
a fucking soccer coach or something.
Yeah, that's a soccer coach. No, but the guy from Virgin Mobile, I forget his name.
Or
Oh,
so Alex
Sir
Virgin
Alex.
Mobile.
You just saying what I said. Sir Alex.
Oh.
I don't know.
And then Jeff Bezos. You know, these guys are
Bezos.
fucking billionaires that are like building rocket ships and shit now. You know? And like
But-
30 years ago, like astronauts were like
That's
through NASA and shit.
that's the thing though. Like, it's obtainable to them. If you ask somebody, like for example, let's not go anywhere else. Let's just go here.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask anybody in the workforce, like construction or any of that,
Yeah.
they make good money.
Yeah.
And then you ask them, oh, you think you could go to space? They're gonna say, oh, I can't afford that. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
but maybe
maybe in a few years, yes.
our
Like,
generation, like in 2 generations from our family members,
maybe
might be-
Sammy will be able to do.
Yeah,
that.
maybe her or like like her kids
Her
in the
kids
future or
will be able-
something.
like,
Yeah.
it'll
That'd
be,
be wild.
it'll be like a trip to Disneyland. Be like, oh, hey kids, we're going to space.
Go to the moon today or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What other stuff do y'all got?
Out that moon is definitely like damn.
I didn't say the moon. I just say I was.
Sorry, out of space, sorry.
I would like in my lifetime
Mm-hmm.
There's
to drive,
aliens
to
on the
drive
moon.
a flying car. In my lifetime,
Yeah.
like an actual like I never thought I was gonna drive a hybrid, dude.
Yeah.
Like I saw the Prius and I was like, that's a stupid ass car. Like
I'm
why would
gonna
you buy
bring it down on the bucket list. I would love to be able to do a kickflip.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just to be like, I did that shit. Because I never could.
So that when a cholo see you do a clip flip, you'll be like, "Ay, te va, cabrón."
Yeah, basically. Or
Yeah.
like Tony Hawk. I don't know if you guys seen those videos of Tony Hawk just like cruising in his car in like in
Oh,
California and
it's
stuff like that.
Bamban. It's Bamban.
It is
no?
Bamban?
Oh
They
shit.
set out from Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Shout
Shout out from
out.
Texas. All
The
my
Bamban.
exes live in Texas. No, cierto.
All my primos live in
Texas.
Dinos, Severdinos. I don't know.
No, but yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be sick one. Like
The
little thing,
kickflip?
like a little thing like that would be kind of cool.
That's dope. Yeah, you see, that's what I mean. Yeah, like something like
Or
that.
like, you know what would be another cool one? Like, be able to like kick the soccer ball in an actual like professional soccer stadium.
That's super attainable.
I don't know how though.
I mean, there's
I mean,
tours around the world and shit.
I don't know.
You have to be able to
Does
paddle and have
Milwaukee
money.
does
Uh,
Milwaukee
Offer tours?
no sponsor any?
I don't think so.
No, because I could say, I mean, we've been on professional fields before.
Oh man.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
that'd be cool to be one of those like at basketball games, one of the guys that like, if you make this 3-pointer, you
Oh,
win
yeah,
$1 million
that'd be
bucks.
sick.
That'd be fucking
And
dope.
you win it?
And you win it, yeah.
Damn.
Or win the one of my bucket list things would be winning the lottery.
I would.
But that's not a bucket list thing because you can't control.
Yeah.
That's like a
No,
luck thing.
No, that's a good thing, but I wouldn't like to win a lot of money. I'll be sad if I win like $200-300. I'll be
Yeah,
like, okay,
Yeah, dijo. If
I'm-
I remember wins the lottery, we're taking his money and only giving
no,
him
no, no, no,
$200-300
no.
bucks.
I'll win the lottery happily.
Uh-huh.
But I'm saying even if I win $300, I feel like I will be able to say, okay, I could check off winning the lottery.
From
my
bucket
bucket
list,
list.
I did that
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I got $300.
Damn, like-
I think I would also like I think one of my bucket okay if we have to do things like I think one of them would be like
I think the bucket
going
list.
to like the Galapagos Islands
Oh, that's one on my
That'd
bucket
be
list
cool.
too. It's
just to look at the animals.
You know, one of mine probably smoke with Seth Rogen.
Oh
Rogen,
shit.
okay.
Seth Rogen, if you're watching this, bro.
I don't
come
want
get
to
lit.
smoke with you. Yeah. No, but going back to
Uh,
the,
Joe Rogan. I mean, fuck Joe Rogan.
Galapagos Island tours, like,
Sloppy Joes.
oh, you fucking sick. Like, I've seen,
I'll knock out a Sloppy Joe.
and then there's actually like you could actually buy like a travel package to do the whole Galapagos Island thing because I've looked into it.
Isn't that far though?
It
isn't
is.
like
It's,
a-
it's,
Yeah,
it's,
that's probably like
it's
a couple $100,000.
No, it's not that expensive at all.
No.
Oh,
I'm
I
saying,
don't know. I'm
isn't
sorry,
it like,
Mister.
isn't it like a
Mr.
long ass trip? Like a really long trip?
I think it's
certain-
it's like a 10-hour plane ride off the coast of I want to say like Chile or something like that.
It's like at least 16 hours or something.
Well, it's like a
It's
plane
like a
ride
flight.
over water, yeah. but it's definitely not as expensive as Chris is saying, like $100,000. No, it's like you could probably get there for under 10 grand.
The shoe.
And I'm talking about like a whole week with everything paid,
I don't got that
hotels,
kind
and
of
all that
paper.
stuff.
I ain't got that kind.
I think I want to say I probably looked it up. If it's like a one person thing, you're probably looking at like three to 5,000.
I ain't
You're
got
talking
that
about
type of money.
flights,
I ain't
food.
going.
It also depends because, for example, you have a baby now, so you gotta have to.
Yeah, that's 3 tickets.
You know,
That's
that's more
three-
tickets. And
That's
stuff,
more
yeah.
tickets, and that's like you have to get your own room, or like
Yeah.
you have to have an actual room.
Yeah.
Like people with no kids, like for example, me and Eva, I'm down with do
Backpacking?
hostel,
Oh,
backpacking.
Yeah, people. If
you just reminded me of a thing. Sorry, I would really like to go to Patagonia. I would also like to go climb Machu Picchu, and I know for a fact like
Machu
Machu
Picchu's-
Picchu, you need a tour guide. Like you
Yeah.
need a climbing guide.
Yeah.
And I had opportunities like in college and stuff like that, and I don't know. I
you
just
regret
didn't
not
take
doing
them.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
know what you
because
mean.
I was like, I gotta finish school. I think it would have put me back behind.
No, yeah, I get
like
you.
a bit, and I was just like, that was stupid. I
Machu
should've done
Picchu.
it.
Well, we'll invite you when we plan that trip because that's actually a trip that we are planning.
Yeah. If I ever,
And that's on my to-do list.
if you guys ever go, I think I'll.
to Machu
Yeah.
Picchu.
I feel like I would turn into a llama.
So Machu Picchu is one of those things that I want to do. Also along those same lines, the pyramids in Egypt
Pyramids in Egypt would
Yeah.
be cool.
be something cool to see, and the Great Wall of China.
That'd be cool.
That's one of those things that I kind of want to see. I'm trying to think something more like what you said, like less travel and a little bit more of like kick flip-ish.
You know what I would like to do.
Kick
Now that he
flippers.
mentioned Machu Picchu,
Uh,
there's like this kind of like pools or like
oh, I know what you're talking about.
And
Like
Machu
a
for the emperor Tupac Tumbo.
Uh-huh.
that's a
from
rapper.
Peru?
That's a
Tupac.
relative.
No, that's why his name is Tupac, from the emperor from Peru.
You're,
Look it up. Tupac's name is the
you're talking about Cusco.
Peru. No, Peru.
Cusco.
Yeah. So there's like this pools up there,
Mhm.
and they used to
Who's-
bathe. They used to bathe up there.
Uh-huh.
So like you would have the whole view, and they will just
That's
like,
fucking
chill.
wild,
like
dude.
that.
So I wish I would do it, but I don't think.
They
That's
could.
how it- yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think it.
I would do it. That'd be cool. Like just imagine just chilling up there, like in a pool of like water, just.
Yeah.
at the-
I would like to see a dinosaur.
Like a living
Like
dinosaur.
a
Yeah.
living dinosaur.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of those in New York, no? Like
The fuck?
the museums.
Living dinosaur, bro.
No, not living dinosaurs.
Well, he just said living
I
dinosaur,
was like,
yeah.
there's a lot of those in New York.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
I saw Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause yeah, like if you talk about like a dead dinosaur, those are cool to see. You know, natural history museums out there. Yeah.
You should plan a trip to visit
I would
islands.
like to sew
Texas.
something, like make a sweater on my own.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I want to learn a new language.
There you go.
Like I've always wanted to learn either like Mandarin or get really fluent in French.
You see, I've been looking at a lot of videos on like people, like a guy that just learns a few sentences
Yeah.
and tries to go out and
Oh,
actually
shit.
talk to people.
Mhm.
And I mean, he's pretty. I don't know how he does it, but he actually could maintain a conversation,
Conversation?
Yeah.
with somebody, and they get surprised. Like, and especially I think I don't know if it's
Those-
Chinese
yeah.
or Japanese, that is hard to like.
There's a bunch of like different dialects that
Yeah.
sit within like those
Oh yeah,
languages.
for sure.
You know, those are some of my best, like some of my favorite YouTube videos to watch. There's this one dude that like he speaks Mandarin and he speaks like a few different dialects of Mandarin, and he'll go to like Chinatown and
Yeah,
stuff,
I think I
and
know
like
you're-
he'll talk to them in English, and then all of a sudden he'll bust out like his super fucking fluent like
Chinese.
yeah, his Mandarin, and it's fucking like the people you just see them go like their eyes light up like what
And-
like this motherfucker like
No, and I capture what he does because like the people open up to him, like they're
Yeah.
like they start talking like
Oh,
really
yeah?
well, and then he's like, oh, were you in China? Why are you? They
Yeah.
start asking him like,
Like,
all
how
these
did you
questions.
learn it? So, 'cause-
How did you learn how to
because
speak?
I think like Mandarin or like the different Chinese languages
Really difficult to learn.
No,
it's
yeah, I'm
difficult
sure there's like
because-
1,000 dialects.
because you
and-
have like it's because I've studied it just a little bit. Aparte de que you have like these different to write it, you have all these different ways. Like la manera que lo dices can change like the
The
word.
meaning.
That's that. Yeah.
So
That's,
they have like
that's-
up, down.
Yeah, yeah. So it's cool. Like I you
Yeah,
like to-
it's a super challenge because believe me, it's hard to like actually sit down and you see. I'm a fucking like dedicate to learning a language because it's not like I'm gonna use it in an everyday thing. So you know, we get stuck living life that we don't really.
It's my life.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta like, for example, like in my case, I have to decide whether to keep doing what I'm doing or figure out a way to do what I want to do, which is travel at least to El Salvador to like my goal is to travel on Mexico because Mexico is really big and
Yeah.
it has a lot of natural beauty. It has
Yep.
diversity in food. Like you could it's all the same. It's based on the same diet.
Yeah.
But it's different everywhere.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like that's one of my goals, like my bucket
Yeah,
list,
and,
is to actually travel
For
like
sure. And
different
the
places.
United States, I'll say this, like we might in the United States there might be a lot of like architectural culture or like culture itself, but the United States does have a lot of like beautiful places. Like I want to say it's like Montana. I recently saw a video.
Naturally beautiful.
Naturally beautiful. Like there's
Yeah,
like
like-
mountain
like-
there's mountainscapes out
like
there
nature.
that like literally if you take a helicopter over it, it's like mountain lake, like just big old lakes like all right there. It looks freaking crazy.
But just where Eva's friend lives, Corning and it's, where
Seattle,
Yucca
Washington.
Valley,
Yeah.
That's I live in Washington.
Shasta, thing like that.
Shasta Lake.
Shasta Lake.
Shasta Lake. Fun fact: Shasta Lake is
Um,
actually a lake made out of soda.
Yeah.
Utah.
Oh, that right now you said lake. I just thought of one of my bucket lists. I want to go whitewater rafting.
I want to see a shark jump out of water.
I want to see it well.
Great white. That'd be wild.
Like with you in the water or
No,
from
fuck
like
that.
a boat?
Like from a boat.
I want to see
Okay.
a well.
I
Yeah.
want to say I've seen a
My
whale.
dreams come true.
Bitch
just kidding.
ass.
I've seen whales at SeaWorld. You can see a whale at SeaWorld.
It's not the same.
Okay, you want to see a whale out in the wild?
Yeah, I want to see how
Go
they behave.
to. We should plan that because you could go
Catalina
to
Islands.
and Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're watching.
I was
We're
this close to
watching.
going,
Yeah.
but I forgot why we didn't go. I was with Eva,
Yeah.
and I think she was sick or something.
Ah.
Yeah, because me and Vanessa have done it a couple times while watching, and it's pretty cool. It's relaxing, and it's just like magical to see, animals in their natural habitat.
I
type
thought
thing.
of a bucket list, but it's a sad one. So I would have liked. This one's impossible now. I would have liked to have met Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, Kobe
Yeah, I had a
Bryant.
chance.
Yeah.
I had a chance, and the reason I went to a Palm Springs Comic Con, and he was gonna be there, and unfortunately, I think that was
The start of the end.
no, what?
No?
No, stop.
Sorry.
It was that was actually, I think, the week of his wife passing. Yeah.
So he
and
didn't show up?
He didn't show up. Yeah. And then after that, I didn't get another chance
Chance to go.
to
Yeah,
go to
that
another
sucks.
Comic Con.
That's how I felt with Kobe, because I was like, both me and Vanessa we're like what, because the Lakers a lot of times during the seasons
Eat the
Those are-
Supersonics?
they'll do like
Have
yeah.
you seen Kobe though?
I've seen them, but like I never
Like,
got like,
far
to do,
away.
like an autograph or something,
Oh yeah.
or like
same.
super up close, because the Lakers will do like during the season they'll do like, oh, Fridays we're gonna have this ex-Laker player meet and greet. I was like, I told Vanessa, maybe like in 10 years Kobe's gonna be outside of
I'm gonna break Michael Jordan's ankles
Yeah.
when he's
Good
like
luck.
70.
Wow, that's good luck.
That was still beats
I
you.
know, but this time's
He
done
fucking
something.
dunks on you. Yeah, no, that like to get Kobe, like have met Kobe would have been dope. But yeah, would you guys do whitewater rafting?
Nah,
No?
No?
Yeah.
I feel like my shoulder would pop out.
You're right there paddling.
Yeah,
like,
my back's already bad
shit,
enough, dude.
yeah. Oh yeah, whitewater rafting is one of those things that's always
I think
been
you
on
also
my
have to
bucket
be
list.
really healthy for not to be like a dick or anything like that. I think there's like a lot of like
Yeah.
not to be a dick, but there's like actual restrictions. Like you can't
Oh,
have
no, for
like
sure.
heart problems or like back problems or like
Yeah.
like you have to be like in
Oh, for
really
sure.
good physical condition.
I don't know about the
I
best.
did-
I mean, there's
uh,
different levels to it, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
But you're
did.
saying whitewater rafting.
Yeah, whitewater
That's the
rafting.
dangerous ones.
No, there's levels. There's like level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because I've done.
That's just
I've just
rafting.
gotten on the what do you?
The,
It has a little-
the donut.
No.
The
The,
donut
the one that's like there's like a
banana?
little rajadita.
The canoe.
The canoe.
Kayak.
Kayak. There you go. I got on a kayak,
Uh-huh.
and dude, that shit's.
Oh yeah, dude, it's tiring.
Yeah, you have to keep yourself straight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then,
And then when you move, you just move your arms.
Yeah.
You don't physically you have to stand straight, and
Oh,
then you
see.
just like it's hard, dude.
Oh, you mean you went on a paddle board? You were standing up?
no,
No,
what the fuck?
an
You
actual
think you'd be able
canoe.
to balance?
I don't think I'll be able to do.
We're at a minute. We're in an hour and 40. I mean, in 4 minutes.
Wait, what? Okay.
What do you guys
Damn.
gonna wrap up with?
Oh no, damn. Bucket list. Make sure you guys send us in your bucket list.
Your bucket list, yeah.
If anybody's out there watching, what's on your bucket list? What's something that you guys want to do? Damn. What's on my bucket list?
I got one more, and this one's more of
Intimate.
it could be intimate, but
I think I want to do an ayahuasca trip.
yeah,
Oh,
there,
shit.
I was gonna say
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. What you can say.
like for example, like I would like to do it with like all the primos, like an
Oh,
actual
damn.
crew.
I don't know if I
That'd
would
be-
want to do it with anybody too close. Like I would want to do it with like
I think that's your first mistake right there. I think you
Yeah, I
need
think
someone to
you
be
need
able to
to-
take
no
care of
no
you.
no definitely somebody to take care of you, but you could hire like professionals.
Oh no, definitely.
You know,
Yeah,
but that they're not your like close people. You know.
so there's a retreat. There's a
yeah,
retreat
retreat with like
with
people.
why would you want to do it with random people?
Because there might be the sentimentals or anything like with people you don't know because the people
But
don't, you
that's-
don't know
but
what
that's-
comes out in those.
I would
That's-
still
that's-
because you wouldn't be able to trust someone else that they don't
Yeah,
know.
you wouldn't be able to
Basic.
trust, and
Yeah.
that's the whole reason ayahuasca. Like the whole ritual of ayahuasca is
To cleanse.
to cleanse yourself.
If
to
anything,
cleanse
you would want
everything.
them to
You
take it
just
out.
want, you want them to take that resentment and be like, okay, after this,
Yeah.
we're all not one person, but we're all
We are.
synced. We synced each other with
We
each
are
other,
the world.
and we understand our pain. We
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you basically
I have
it's therapy in
Yeah.
one little session.
I have thoughts on tripping because before I was like, ooh, maybe seeking enlightenment in that way. But then I listened to another podcast and the guy, he wrote a whole paper on like enlightenment and maybe existential,
Crises.
not crises, but existential like breakthroughs
Uh-huh.
through through like psychedelics. But he himself like has vowed, you know what, I'm not gonna do it because like there's this line, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like he's drawing. I don't know. It'd be interesting though. Maybe in a different life.
But it's
That's the whole idea of bucket list.
how do you call it? It's a personal. It's for example, like people with addictions go in there just so they could get rid of their addiction. So it works. It's not something that you're like, oh, I'll try it, but I'm
Yeah.
skeptical about it. But there's people with addictions that go in there, they clean themselves, and then they come out with a new perspective on life or
Oh yeah.
whatever reflection or whatever demons they had like fighting or like dealing with. They were able to, how do you say it? They were able to cancel them out
Yeah.
or take them out.
Mm.
You know?
Mhm.
So that's what I feel like it's good for.
I feel that. I feel that.
That experience will be.
Okay, so that's another.
last
At least
one, Sam.
was that on your bucket list too?
No, not necessarily.
Oh,
I
that's two
mean,
people
I
at-
would
But
like
he
to have
said
some
it's
type of.
interesting.
I would
Interesting.
like to achieve nirvana, and not necessarily nirvana in the Buddhist way, right? Because I'm not too versed in Buddhism, but a sense of
Peace.
not peace, but just enlightenment on my own
Like
accord.
you would like to
meditated,
understand.
meditated enlightenment. That's
Yeah.
something that I strive and I got away from like meditating. Like I used to be able to meditate for like maybe like 10 minutes tops, but it's not easy.
But can you also say that you're able to meditate whenever you want?
No.
Because you could. Okay, this is how I see it. Like when you're driving,
Yeah.
you're aware
You
of.
should
you're-
not be
no, no, no,
meditating
no,
and driving, bro.
No, you're aware of your surroundings. You're
Right.
driving. You know what you're doing.
I think you're confusing that with spacing out.
Yeah.
No,
Meditating
no,
is
no, no,
different.
no, no.
Meditation is different, bro.
No. Hold on. Because meditation is reaching a mental state where you're able to see your surrounding.
That's
You're able-
enlightenment. That you're talking about like enlightenment. You're like a what's it called, an out of body experience through enlightenment.
No, because
through
you're aware.
meditation.
You're aware of what you're doing. You're aware you're driving. You're aware,
Right.
but you're experiencing the sensation of, is this actually real? Am I driving? Like it's a different type of nirvana where
No, but in meditation, you're not thinking those things. In meditation, whatever comes to your brain, you're letting it like not even last a second and like letting it out.
Not
and it's-
necessarily.
No,
No.
meditation-
You are doing some thinking. You're not. You're just
You're-
not.
you're
Getting stuck
reflect-
on the
It's
thoughts.
mindful thought thinking.
you're
It's-
reflecting on your inner thoughts and
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they actually mean to you.
Yeah, exactly. You're just diving
Okay.
through it. But I want to say maybe at one point, but I think that was powered by like drinking. I might have like fallen asleep. I ain't gonna
Oh my
lie.
god.
but it's a different. It's because
Would you
I-
time travel
Fuck
oh
yeah,
what
dude.
fuck
if it was
That's easy.
possible?
I'd be scared because of all the movies. I'd be scared to like
Yeah,
see
to, like-
myself or like
Has anybody seen the Atom Project?
yeah.
no, not yet. Not yet.
Okay,
No
now I
spoilers.
won't spoil it then.
Would you guys actually? I'm gonna ask this question. Would you guys want us to do movie reviews like day of like previews? That'd be fun.
Previews? Like
Not preview, day of premiere. Sorry. I
Oh, we
said
could do
wrong.
that. That'd be fun to do one like
Just
that in the
like
future.
a 15, 20 minute. Do we like it? Do we not like it? Give it like 2 beers
Well,
up
we'll
or
ask
2
we'll,
beers
we'll,
down.
we'll add that question on
Yeah, we can.
on the social media.
So we could do like a live
Let's say-
reaction.
let's
when it
let's
comes
say
out.
time traveling becomes a thing like in our future
In our
life
lifetime.
lifetime. Is there like a specific time? Let's say you can't go back during your life, right?
I would.
But like a time, like a
Okay,
period in
what-
time.
Is there limits to this? Like if I time travel, like as I am right now, or can I say like I'm time traveling?
And you
fluent-
blend in, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to go and have a conversation with like great philosophers
So
of
you-
ancient time, like
Damn.
Plato's, Socrates.
Damn, you'll be out there watching naked men wrestle and stuff.
Fucking, I'd probably be like fucking mind fucked, right? Or I'd probably just go right over my head. But that'd be cool.
I would like to see
Or
the
the Beatles.
actual. If it actually exists.
Oh, I thought about that.
if it actually exists, if it's actually
follow it along.
follow it along, yeah. Like I would like to see. Okay, yeah.
I have my thoughts on that. I kind
I'll
of
be
want to do
like-
a podcast,
I'll
but
be
I
like-
don't know if they want
Fucking
to.
I'll be like,
the
okay, yeah,
the
this.
crucifixion's happening. Hiram's like right there, fucking. with
It's actually a
popcorn and
fucking
shit.
paradox, so it's actually Hiram.
Damn, Hiram's actually up there and shit. Like the road blows up.
Fucking. Oh God.
Hiram's the Messiah. Nah, like seeing dinosaurs might be cool.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I want to do that instead.
Go back to
I
like,
would
all the way
actually
to
like
Actually,
to-
that'd be
dinosaurs.
scary.
I would actually
would
like
you be
to
a dinosaur?
No, you'd be like a caveman.
If dinosaurs, they don't exist with cavemen.
How do you know? Actually, yeah, you're probably right. And in that sense, you would go back
This
at
guy
yourself.
mixing up his Cretaceous with his Jurassic
Yeah.
periods.
I
What
would
a
also
fucking lame-o.
like to see buffaloes in the early stages
Because
because
those are still
No, no.
extinct.
I've seen them when I went to San Francisco, the little
Oh.
park
Yeah.
that they have.
Yeah.
I've seen them, but I would actually like to see them in the
I want
wild.
to see a moose in real
because
life.
that's controlled. That's controlled. That's in a controlled
Really?
environment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would like
a
to see them.
moose.
I would like to
They're
see
still
them.
wild. There's
No.
parts of the United
There-
States
I
where
think
buffalo are wild.
there's a specific species that did go extinct here in California, but
And
there's
those, I
still
think,
some
the bigger
buffaloes.
ones. Yeah, the big ones. No, actually, I seen buffaloes, and
Yeah,
don't get me
no.
wrong,
Yeah.
they're in the wild,
I want to
but
see
you're still seeing them like in a
Captive.
small
No,
setting.
yeah, they're like in Montana, don't they? Like
you guys
mountains
seen
and open
moose?
plains. They're out there. Moose are crazy big. I
Fucking
see
mooses,
videos.
mooses are fucking like 12 feet tall.
Moose.
Meese?
Moose.
I
I'm trying to think like where would I want to go? Like
thought I said dinosaurs. You said
dinosaurs, yeah, but I'm thinking like something more modern.
He's like, let me think of a better answer. You, Harold?
I would like to see the minions.
Oh, you already said yours, Sam.
Damn,
Last one.
I don't know.
The minions.
And time traveling, we could talk about that shit a whole episode.
Oh,
just
you know
time
what? Yeah,
traveling.
let's save that. Let's reserve.
That'd be a
any
little
further
future
thought.
one, yeah, but-
future thoughts. So we have a couple ideas here. Maybe religion, philosophy,
Yeah.
time traveling scenarios. That'd be crazy. We should do like an ad lib type of like podcast.
What do you mean
like,
ad lib?
Like I don't know. We just like
I would also like to go to the. Call it,
God damn, fucking he goes to the fucking brothel.
but it's different though, because they're gonna show you just their little. They're gonna be like,
no, I don't know about that. Like the Greek and the Romans are freaky dicky.
no, I'm talking about.
They
like-
actually
like,
say that the oldest what do they call it? The oldest job
Oh.
in the world
Oh,
is
it's
fucking
prostitution.
prostitution. Yeah.
Then it goes weird though, because you're talking
It
about
goes weird.
romance. It was like free with their
There's-
sexuality.
there's-
But then you come to like Western times where they're like,
There's-
oh, let me show you my pantaloons.
There's
You know?
my knickers are showing.
Yeah.
No, there's it's I feel like I would offend people if I say why that actually happens. You guys connect?
What would actually happen?
Why that actually happens? Why like we go from like a very like free and expressive like point in time in human civilization, and then it gets very like that's not okay, like very
It's
conservative.
a religion.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but specific like there's
Specific Christianity. Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I don't even want to get into religion because that's a whole nother topic that.
yeah.
That's a whole topic that we could blow up on. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
let's actually. I know Sam wanted to get into some topics. Why don't we put a poll out there sometime this week?
Yeah, we'll put out there
Put a
for you
poll.
guys, see what you guys can handle.
Not
what
a
you
stripper
can't handle.
pole.
Not
Just
a stripper poll, but
Or maybe, we'll put Hiram up there. If we could get 10 likes on our next Instagram post, Hiram we'll get a stripper
for
pole and
reals.
have Hiram dance.
If my back's okay.
alrighty, y'all.
Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed this
This
the
is
YouTube
Chelita
live
Spill
en vivo.
in People.
This
En
is the
directo.
one and only Chelita Spill star, Hiram. Signing off.
Really, the one and only star? Wow. Fuck you, Hiram.
That's fucked up.
3 stars here. This is fucking Orion's belt.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
I want to see